Yo, what's up, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, social media world? It's your boy, Big Scrape, and I just came to holler at y'all real quick. It's been a lot of conversations going on with this whole, and I hate to say it again, but LeBron James, Michael Jordan comparison thing is the dumbest thing I ever heard of, but it's a lot of talk going on. There's a new campaign that was started by whoever. We done with the 90s, and it's hilarious when you think about it. The 90s been over for a long time. We've been done with the 90s. We also done with the 2010s, 80s. Like, not that we done with it, but it's all the past. So the fact that Michael Jordan's name still gets brought up is like, I mean, I guess when you grew up in that era, you would expect it because of how big he was. Like, he gonna pause. He gonna always be relevant. You know what I'm saying? With his shoes. I mean, you got football teams wearing his shoes. Imagine that. A basketball player, he never played football, and you got football players wearing Jordans. I mean, it's huge. Dude is like, he's an icon. He's Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, this LeBron James, Michael Jordan comparison thing is getting out of hand, and LeBron James fans are losing their minds. Now they saying we done with the 90s, and they're trying to say that Michael Jordan didn't have a left hand, which is bizarre to hear because anybody that watched him play know that he could finish with either hand. He would drive to the left, bang on you with the left. I've seen him do reverses and finish with the left many, many times. Not just like a lucky time or two. He had the whole package. You can't take nothing away from Michael Jordan. So trying to do that is like, it's crazy when you see people doing that. But anyway, I wanted to talk about just the comparison in general. Now, if you want to compare these two, which I don't think you can or should do, you have to base it off of the totality of their careers and what you saw. You can't base it off of stats and numbers. If you base it off of stats, LeBron, both good and bad, is going to be far ahead of Jordan in most stats, and almost all stats. Overall points, yeah. Rebounds, yeah. Assists, yeah. Turnovers, yeah. Fouls, yeah. Just everything. He's going to have more of everything because he's played more minutes, more years, he's been playing for a very long time. And when you really break down Michael Jordan, he didn't play nearly as long. So he didn't have, you know, as long a time to accumulate those type of numbers. You can't compare them that way. That's not the comparison. You have to base it off a totality of careers and what you saw from each person. Now, the one thing that I can say, the only thing that Michael Jordan will have more than LeBron of is accomplishments, achievements. Okay? So when I say that, I'm not just talking about rings, but which we know that Michael Jordan does have more of than LeBron. We're not just talking about that. I'm talking about like MVPs, just Defensive Player of the Year awards, gold medals. That's something that's not talked about a lot. Michael Jordan never won anything but gold his times that he went to the Olympics. All he ever saw was gold. From what I remember, I think LeBron, D-Wade, Melo, and all them cats, they was getting beat by like Greece. I used to be so mad when they was losing. And Argentina, they was getting like bronze medals, bro. We don't get bronze here. Argentina, like Manu Ginobili. Like, I mean, Manu was good, but he was more like a six-man type dude. He wasn't even like, I mean, he might make it to the Hall of Fame. Might. So he was a great, well, he was good. I can't say great. He was a good, really, really good player. But that's all they had, yo. And then they had a bunch of like cats that probably didn't, most of them, 90% of them didn't make it to the NBA. So they was just overseas cats, and they was getting beat by them. Waxed. Greece. Waxed. I think Spain or Puerto Rico. I know y'all remember. Y'all can act like y'all don't, but I know y'all remember because I do. And they was getting bronze medals. Michael Jordan didn't get nothing but gold in the Olympics. So when we talk about, and there's so many more, when we talk about achievements, Michael Jordan has way more achievements, way more accomplishments. He's won more Those things, that's the only thing that Michael Jordan will have more of than LeBron. Other than that, if you want to just base it off like points, overall points, LeBron hit 40K. That's a number that's crazy. That's incredible. That's an incredible feat. You know, he's a rebounder. You know, he's 6'8". He's a rebounder machine. You know what I'm saying? He's nice, and he can assist that ball. So when it comes to those type of stats, LeBron clearly has more of than Jordan. But when it comes to winning and achievements and accomplishment, Jordan has far more than LeBron and played almost half of the amount of time. If that don't tell you in itself right there who the better player is, I don't know what else will. What are y'all basing it off of? Because it doesn't make sense. Basketball is a sport. Sports is about competition, meaning there's a winner and a loser. So whoever wins the most, and on top of winning the most, you're being recognized the most for the incredible things that you've done while winning. That should be what makes you the better basketball player. Am I right or am I wrong? Or are we just saying, okay, it's about who has the better stats? That should be something I want every LeBron James fan that's watching this to actually think about that for a second before you answer. Because I get tired of going back and forth with y'all, and y'all try to make it seem like some of us don't know what the hell we talking about, but it's common sense, man. It's common sense. Who accomplished more? Who won more? Case closed.